But the Stormers, led out by their front row team captain Stephen Kitsoff, have come locked and loaded to Dublin, and the champions haven't travelled this far to keep their powder dry. John Dobson says he wants his team to come here and plant a flag, and it would send out a very, very strong message. Leinster did win 17 out of 17 in the Pro 14 a few years ago, 24 matches unbeaten in that campaign until they came up against Saracens in a European final at St James's Park in Newcastle. Impressive start for the Stormers. Now, can they cap it with the all-important first score of the game as it's played out the back from Dan du Plessis to Manny Lebock? Again, there's a penalty and Leinster being forced into errors, and 143 points in the competition so far. He's just north of 80% in terms of his kicking ratio, and after a little check, the two ARs put up their flags, and it's a very valuable 3 points for the champions. He's any opportunity, a much better scrum from Leinster. It's wheeling around, the ball has come out, and it's been picked up by Ruben van Heerden, the man who's looking to stay at the Stormers. He's on loan from Exeter. Good carry into that Leinster 5-metre channel, and here they come again now. Dweeba, Malherbe and Kitsoff either side. Big targets, out the back cleverly to Lebock. Lovely little slip. Oh, that's a magnificent try.
A pick go through the middle, strong carry from the hooker, and then once Lebock throws that dummy, he's got to score. And for Leinster at the moment, they haven't been able to find a rhythm, which is so rare for them, but it's down to this defence from the Stormers.
Maloney from McKee's throw, and there's Frawley in the line.
Stay there, stay there.
Tenacity around the tackle area indicated there by Ben Jason Dixon. Good from Byrne. They're having to work really hard here, Leinster, to find any daylight, any chinks in the defensive armoury of this Stormers side. Maloney, fairly orthodox, up the guts approach, as you might expect from the lock forward, and away they go here. Lebock pins his ears back, opens his shoulder, needs support, has support, gets the offload away, and out of nothing, having been under the pump defensively, in goes Suleiman Hartzenberg, and it's a big, big score for the champions.
You don't want to go to him. You just see here, just the ball dropped by Frawley as he tries to go back against the grain. Quick as a light, Lebock gets it. I thought he would have had the pace to go all the way, but I think it's Larmer gets back and he's just tracking him down, but brilliant support.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, that's the athleticism and speed of this Stormers team, but they've really come here with a load of energy.
Stephen Kitsoff wants a word with the referee. The Stormers have to be careful here, infringing deep into the red zone, as it were. Oh, that little disguise pass back from Penny to Alatoa. Dixon is over it. It's there for Luke McGrath. Oh, he's short, and he's pushed back. Deegan now gets the radar working. Scott Penny usually finds a way through. On this occasion he can't. McKee, there's another advantage. The referee's patience being tested. The defence is being tested. Leinster's composure and their ability for those one-out runners to win the battle of inches and shoulders around the fringes is being tested too. 39th minute of the first half, trailing by 17. Alatoa, McGrath, Larmer. Can he work his magic? He's beaten one, got away from Dweeba, ran into two players. Numbers left potentially for Leinster. They can get it away. Milne, if he can get it down, and he can.
Yeah, that's a great response by Leinster. Probably go to Larmer a little bit early. He gets swallowed up, but from here, just a work rate around the corner. You see Max Deegan. That ball goes across Scott Penny. A lovely little pop pass, and the big loose head prop has the strength to get down, but much better from Leinster. Big reaction to them, and they're out muscled by the Stormers team, but that time they got their body height right and were just getting underneath the shoulders of the Stormers defence and forced a couple of penalty advantages.
He's the villain of the piece. To the front they go on Maloney. Good setup, and now Josh van der Fleer style in the Six Nations. Scott Penny on the other flank pile drives his way over.
He takes out, you see Max Deegan here, he comes around, he takes out Kitsoff and the next defender, and that leads.
Maloney was screaming forward, numbers to the right hand side. They go to McKee. support back inside from the big lock forward, and Ross Maloney carries Leinster towards the try line, and Russell carries them over it. 9th try of the season for the prolific Leinster winger.
Great off of McKee. Ross Maloney boshing his way through tackles, and that's a lovely pass from Michael Milne. For Leinster, their maul is usually rock solid, and right there they force that infringement, and Leinster go for the quick tap again.
McKee, he's got Rhys Ruddock beside him. This time it's orthodox, straight up the middle, testing the shoulders. They'll get there. They'll get there via Max Deegan, and it's the bonus point try for Leinster. It's almost...
Here's the yellow card. You see, the Archenberg is the one you need to look at here. Jesus, I don't know what he...
So a change in scrum half, and in the second row, Deeney is in for Jenkins. All the while, more importantly, Leinster are trying to get numbers around to try and deal with this line-out maul. It's taken the ground, and it's a penalty. I wonder what the referee will see of that. Willemse has been quiet. Dan du Plessis hasn't really. He's had a really good game. Oh, beautiful hands to release Lebok. Turner makes the tackle. Quick ball required for Yankees. He's got Engelbrecht in there. Still advantage. Daimani back against the green. Yankees ball over the top is on. They kick it through. Blue McKees is back there. Trailing back was Carney. Now then.
Oh, he's happy with it, is he? He just out most of we see it from this angle here. One-on-one with Dave Carney.
Just stay in case he needs help.
Yeah, brilliant try.
Harry Byrne, crossfield kick. He's looking for Russell. He's up against Sue. That's brilliant defence, and it had to be. It almost fell the way of Russell.
22 offside.
Oh, what a nightmare.
Perfect angle to see it. Oh, and the width of the
22.
post denies. What can they set up from this kind of position? Was there an accidental offside? Oh, it's brilliant from Russell. That pass was intended for Willemse, and the winger has stolen it and pinched it.
I think Leinster are going to take the draw.
Yeah, they'll get this off the park, and that will do from a Leinster point of view, and maybe there's a little bit of poetic justice in that. Nothing between two brilliant teams.
Yeah, what a game, and I think a draw is a fair result.